I am not a pimp, but I may or may not know a little something about pimping. Yeah. I want to talk to all my real P's out there for a minute, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be real. The pimp game is not what it used to be. Completely different ball game now. There is more, let me say this, there's more money legally than there is in the pimp game. Way more money legally than it is in pimping right now. You know what I'm saying? Pimping used to be high risk, high reward. Now it's just high risk. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is. And I see why a lot of my pimping partners decided to go the 9-to-5 route, decided to open up their own business, decided to do other endeavors. Because pimping, I'm going to be real, I'm waiting on a lot of my dogs to come home right now. Judge don't gave them football numbers. They is not playing about pimping and pandering at all. I ain't even gonna hold you though. Y'all remember when everybody was pimping? I'm talking about everybody and their mama was pimping at one time. And you know what? Cool. I feel like I'll never tell somebody how to make money if you ain't gonna give them money yourself. If somebody gotta find their own way how to get by, and whatever that is that they gotta do, that's their prerogative. You know what I'm saying? That's they got their own vision for themselves in life on how they gonna get by. So who am I to tell you how to make your money? You know what I'm saying? So rather if you pimping or doing something else, but I'm just letting you know straight off the back, pimping ain't what it used to be, bruh. Now pimping is like babysitting. It's always been like babysitting, but that's really what pimping is. It's big time babysitting. You have to see the problem and figure it out constantly. It's already fellas already know. It's a lot of us go through enough problems with our girls already. So just imagine 24/7 having to figure out different problems. And then on top of that, it ain't even guaranteed you're going to get your money back out of the pimp game. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know, buying cell phones, got to buy the condom, got to buy the room, got to pay for marketing. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay the post. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. That's what I heard. I don't know too much about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is pimping is not what it used to be, bro. There's way too much money legally. And I feel like a lot of my dogs behind the walls right now, when they come home, they're going to be like, you know what? There is way more money, the legal route, than having a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Now, once again, I don't tell nobody what to do and how to make their money. Do what you do, P. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is there's other avenues out here right now. But we're going to take a quick little stroll down the pimp game, man. We want to holler at some real pimps who've been doing this thing in the game for a minute and just see what they think and how they feel about the whole pimping game and what it is. Who better to start off with than one of my favorite artists of all time, Suga Free, huh? Check it out.
Getting a pimping charge is a little bit different than like robbery or, you know.
Well, now, yeah. I never had one of them. Pimps don't go to jail for pimping, they go for mispimping.
What do you think was the most difficult part of that? You know, because were you getting busted every so often?
No,
no?
Never.
Never got busted for pimping?
No.
Okay, it's a rarity, because, you know, I read a lot of other pimps.
Pimps don't get busted for pimping. Pimps get busted for mispimping.
Okay, so you never were mispimped?
Mispimped. No, I haven't.
Never?
Never, it's not on my record.
So girls never turned on you? They never reported you to police? Nothing?
No. Because you got to be good to these women. I didn't have females mamas, man. Glad that I walked into their life, man. Over and over, man. You know what I mean? You know, the boyfriend and the baby daddy and them, they couldn't do nothing.
You bring stability.
I have, man.
Pimps don't go to jail for pimping. They go to jail for mispimping. Yeah, let them know, Suga Free. I rocks with bro. Hey, check out what my boy Cobra had to say too, though, because corporation really is like pimping. Check out how he break this down.
How many levels are there in the pimp game? This is a good question. I would not consider myself at the top of the game. Why?
Because you know who's at the top of the pimp game? Every other job out here besides my one. If a girl worked for me, she got 20% of the money. Do you think the person working for McDonald's gets 20% of the money he rings up? You think the person working for Starbucks gets 20% of the money they ring up? They're getting less than 1%. That's pimping. You want to talk about pimping? They'll make you stand your ass up behind a fucking till all day in the cold, in the heat, flipping burgers for minimum wage while taking thousands of dollars in an hour, and they're gonna pay you $7 an hour. That's pimping.
The work field is like pimping when you really sit down and think about it. Everybody gets pimped on in some type of way at one point in time in your life. If you ever worked, if you ever had a 9 to 5, if you ever had a job, you know what I'm saying? Some people would say it's not pimping, it's a job. Depends how you look at it. My advice, you start off as an employee, build your way up, get your own business, hire you some employees, and then you'll be quote unquote pimping. You know what I'm saying? But just in your own little way. Nonetheless, who better to learn from than one of the greatest pimps of all time? I'm talking about my boy Bishop Don Magic Juan. You know what I'm saying? A real P in the game. Yeah. Who better to get some game from them, bruh? Check this out.
So you have these group of girls, okay, up to 7 at one point.
Yeah.
And from the outside, it looks glamorous. But, you know, for example, I just interviewed Sugar Free, who was a pimp for a long time. And he kind of broke down the difficulty of trying to manage so many personalities.
You got to understand something. You know, here it is. You got multiple women. Okay, these bitches got different birthdays. They both favorite food is different. They like different shit on the radio. Some of them got kids and shit. Some of them got kids that live far, far out. Some of them got kids that's across state. It might be their birthday or the mother's birthday. And here you are. You know, that's why they say, you know, a real pimp don't get no sleep because, you know, them bitches constantly need shit. You know what I mean? And you got to be willing to, okay, bitch, come on.
So the stress involved in keeping track of all that is extreme. Would you tend to agree?
Well, I think it's extreme to one that is not capable. You know, like I said, a lot of people take on a challenge that's really not their challenge. You know what I mean? It's got to be in you and not on you. A lot of guys got it on them, but it ain't in them. And they'll take the risk and try for the paper, for the glamour, for the glory. But it don't mean it's really their job. Like I know some real serious professional pimps that have played it for years, but they working job, they doing this, they doing that. I said to myself, God, please don't curse me like that. You know what I mean? Because I don't think as a pimp and player, that gang is always in you. But see, some of them guys get to where they can't play it no more because it really ain't in them. I understand what Sugar Free was saying, but it's all about the control. You make that stuff where it's convenient for all parties. Definitely you got girls that got babies. Some of the girls that you have, might have 2, 3 chicks. 2, 3 babies. Mama don't want it. I've been through all that where mama then reached and hit me with a baseball bat. Get out of here. No, I want my prostitute. I'm not leaving. That prostitute knowing her mind that she got to come.
Hey, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. I hope it was fun to y'all. I hope y'all learned something out of it. It's more money in the legal world than it is pimping, but I will never tell nobody how to make your money. Go ahead and check out this next video that's popping up on your screen. I'm your boy CEO. Y'all let me know what y'all want me to speak on, talk on, topics and whatnot. Nonetheless, what's happening, huh?